Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Midday Live. We are back. We took a little bit of a break last week, international break, but now we are here for the business end of the season. And someone is cracking up. Someone just keeps on getting worse and worse. You know what I mean? So bad that he's not even wearing Liverpool tops anymore. He's wearing Brazilian shirts. Even Dan Potts has gone old school. He's wearing the 2000, 2001 kit, I believe it might be. You know what I mean? But it's all going off.
You know this kit well, actually, Saeed. You know this kit well, because this is when we won it at your gaff.
Oh, you got me there. You know what I mean? You got me there. Yeah. You got me there.
But I'd wear this one when I was actually proud of supporting this club. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, proud. You know them ones there, people. But big up to everyone locked in. Please do smash a like on the video. Don will be here any second, you know what I mean? Because he's going to be proudly trying to cook Dan Potts. LB will be here as well. He just finished up his stream. You get me? George can't make it today. Big up to George each every time. But yeah, man, we're here. We're going to get straight into it. Straight into the Arsenal cooking. We're going to go dive in. Because I want to sing a song, man, before we start, man. You know what I mean? Roms, you can join me if you want to. If you want to be shameless, you can join me. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Southampton, you know.
I'm sorry, that was shameless. I'm sorry.
Bro, it has to be.
You're both shameless brothers, man.
Bro,
Saeed's team ain't played for about 2 months, and you got Roms cooked 4-0, like Grimsby and Brighton. I mean, crikey, let's have some shame.
Bro,
here, you know what I'm saying?
This is the good thing about it. We don't play, we don't get to get disappointed. You man play and you get disappointed. You went from quadruple to domestic treble, to now the hardest two to win, the hardest two to get over the line, the Premier League and the Champions League. Are you really confident in this team that can't get over the line? Are you really confident in a Mikel Arteta who has failed to win apparently 22 times he's had the opportunity of winning the trophy? 22 times he's been in a, I don't know, knockout round or on the verge of winning something, and he's not delivered. Mikel Arteta, Arsenal Football Club. You know what he's saying, right? Why argue with an Arsenal fan when you can just wait? Why argue? I think it's our fault. It's our fault for arguing with Arsenal fans when you could just wait. You can just wait for their asses. Because you know why? Let's get the Manchester boys at the top, because you lot hold that.
Can you kick him out, please? Can you kick him out?
All right, you gonna stay, man. You got your shades on. You know what I mean?
Hey, let me just double check the score again. What was it? Was it 3? Was it 3? Was it 3-0? Was it 2?
Yeah.
I'll mute this guy. He knows the score. You mute.
What was the scores? Was it 2-0? Was it
2-0?
2-0? Oh, 2-0. It was 4-0, bro. Woo!
Yeah. 4-0, mate. Could be more.
Roms, man.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you know what's mad as well? Roms did those predictions on Twitter. Yeah, I thought he was being edgy and cool and predicting a 3-1 loss for his own team. And he fucking got beat even more.
Yeah, man. Hold that. Big up LB in the building, man. We got Don even here as well. You get me? For the Arsenal cooking, man. But you know what it is? Like, the maddest thing is, yeah, I've been walking around Manchester thinking, yo,
hey, get Roms out of there. Get Roms out of there, bro.
Yeah, let me get Roms out of there. Yeah, let me get these.
Come to the top shelf, bro.
But like, these Arsenal fans don't realize their team. They don't realize what they've been for the past 6 years. Like, and they come out of the woodworks. And you guys on social media are one of the reasons why shit is happening. I get it, your team is done, but you don't realize what your team are. You don't stay humble. You don't recognize what your team are. Yes. And that's the problem. Maybe not Dan Potts. But maybe there are receipts for Dan Potts. Maybe Don will tell me there's a receipts. But right now, from where you were now, trophies are just going past you.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't afford to just dismiss them. And you can talk about injuries, but Southampton had injuries as well, by the way. They had a makeshift team. And they dealt with you, man. I had people at halftime telling me Arsenal don't deserve to be up 1-0 or Southampton aren't playing well. They were playing well. They missed 2 1v1 opportunities. They hit the bar. They dealt with you, man. They found your weaknesses. They dealt with you, man. You, man, had Wigan. Who was the other team?
Mansfield. They played my
Mansfield.
boy. Yeah, Mansfield.
And Southampton. And you had opportunity to get to the semi-finals. Are you dizzy, man?
They didn't want Wembley again, though, Saeed, bro. We saw how jittery they were the other week.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like the thought of Wembley was scaring them, bro. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want that smoke again. You know what I mean? And now I'm seeing some people talking about, what was it? What are they talking about now? They're saying that apparently they dodged the bullet by not playing Man City again. How pathetic. Yeah?
Pathetic.
How pathetic is that? Imagine that, yeah? How can you say we've dodged a bullet, yeah? And you're meant to be 9 points above this team. That don't make no logical sense, right?
Because they know they know they're not that team, innit, Don? They're realizing it, bro. They're scamming it. They're scamming it. Now they're a pathetic team, man. And their fan base, yeah, their fans are disgusting fans, man. I'll be real, yeah. These guys need to be more humble. Yeah, the thing is with their fans, yeah, they're always trying. You notice how their fans are always trying to get one over on everybody else. Like this player better than your player, this player better than your player. Our league's gonna be better than your league. Yeah, like, bro, win a fucking trophy, mate.
Facts.
Win a trophy. Yeah, and like you always giving it the bigger than that. Yeah, win a trophy, mate. Yeah, humble yourself. Yeah, you've been told to be humble, and you're the opposite of humble, and now it's backfiring on you. Mate.
LB, you know why I can't stand them? Yeah, because respect is earned, not given. They want us to always applaud them and always their ass and whatnot when they've not done anything. I think we've all said on this panel, even Potts himself, he would agree from a rival perspective. Once you win something, I know I'll shut up. I know I'll be humble and I'll shut up because you've actually won. You've got something tangible. You can put it on the table and say, look, we won this. But let me just tell you something about Southampton, right? Listen, my team are dead, so I have to delve into other leagues. I've been watching the Championship quite a lot.
Don't go anywhere. We'll get to you.
We'll speak about it. But let me tell you how I knew that Arsenal would lose this. Southampton were in banging form. I think it was 12 or 13 in a row. I know they got no Cameron Archer. They were even missing some of their best players, right? But they're probably going to see us in the Prem next season. They'll probably get automatic promotion. And it's not even that. Forget even their current form. Potts will tell you, the Arsenal fans in the chat will tell you, Arsenal don't do well at St. Mary's historically. They just don't. They actually just don't. So the fact that it was 8 p.m., they lost against City in the final, you knew their mentality was shift. I knew they'll lose this game. I knew it. I just knew. There was someone just telling me Arsenal aren't going to be up for it. And whoever said Southampton didn't deserve that going into half-time, they're lying. Southampton were the better team from start to finish, in my opinion. Arsenal did have a spell, but they were quality. They were quality.
You're speaking facts, Roms. Even though part of your prediction was a bit mad, talking about we're going to go extra time with Port Vale and that. You're moving mad.
My bad.
Yeah? You were cooking with your prediction, right? But let's go back a little bit to this fan base, because one thing that they like to do as well when they lose, that's when they tell the truth, right? That's when they start to talk a lot about their players. That's when they start to talk about their wages, right? It's only now I'm seeing them talking about, oh, Kai Havertz, this guy's on 280 a week. Jesus is on 250 a week, yeah? But when they talk about their wage structure, they get so excited, Saeed. Yeah, I've never known a bunch of individuals to be so happy to be overpaying players. Right? Certain players should be getting the bag, but these men get so happy that they pay the money. And I'm like, bro, why are you getting so excited that you pay Medwaki 100k more than what he was getting at Chelsea? Why do you get excited that you pay Kai Havertz 280 a week? Now when Saka's gonna go get a new contract, he will definitely get more than that. That's why by default right now, Saka's getting 300 because you overpay so many players, bro. Right? Why the hell is Martin Odegaard on, how much is this guy on 250 a week, over 200k a week? Yeah? These man just, there's a way of going about it, bro. The way that they give these wages out is not good business. Yeah? It is not good business because you're giving ridiculous amount of money to players that should be getting nowhere near that money, bro. Right? Nowhere near that money, bruv. Yeah? It's ridiculous. And then yesterday, you're looking at, not yesterday, sorry, when they played Southampton, bro.
Saturday, yeah.
The team that they put out, right? Because they talk about how good their squad is. That team was more than good enough to be winning, right? You had the great Seahorse in midfield. You had, Jesus, yeah? They had Martinelli, the great. You know what I mean? They had Dowman, yeah? How Dowman don't even get a bag a week, and this guy's your best attacker, bro? How?
He played
Yeah.
well. He played very
How?
well.
Their best player. Their best player.
He's their
That's
best
damning.
player, bro. And the guy's not even, he can't even
Damning.
drive yet, Saeed. He can't even drive yet, bro. He can't even drive. And that is what goes back to when these men, because I'm telling you now, if Arsenal win the league, I will give them credit. I'll say, bro, you've won the league, fairs. But I'm sorry, I can never rate this team to a level that they want us to rate it to, bro, right? They're so, because a lot of these guys grew up, obviously Potts grew up seeing Arsenal winning. A lot of Arsenal fans grew up in the mud. Now it's like, oh my God, we're good again. We must be good in every area. No, bro, you're not. You're not, bruv. Yeah, you're just lucky. Well, not even lucky. It's good that you've assembled a team who is very good defensively, bruv. You've got a very good defensive unit. Every other area of your team, bro, meaty, bruv, meaty. Yeah, and I'm telling you, Saeed, if Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, yeah, if these teams fail to bridge the gap on this Arsenal team next season, bro, then we're just pathetic. All of us are pathetic. All of us are pathetic. I'm telling you. Yeah. Because Man City will go again in the summer. Man City will go again in the summer. Everyone else, I'm telling you, bro, if we do not close that gap on these, man, we're pathetic. We're pathetic, bro.
Yeah. Troops did admit though as well that, you know what, it's because the rest of the league is shit that they're at the top of the league. You know what I mean? And yeah, they have been consistent, but there's an admittance now that, you know what, man, like Arsenal are not showing the levels. And this squad, I kept saying, yeah, the attacking depth here for Arsenal is not good, man. You know what I mean? Because it's like, who are you bringing on? Havertz, Madueke. You know what? One thing I will say, Chelsea have absolutely robbed Arsenal. 52 million. It's looking like more of a robbery.
It was a terrible signing, though, at the time, man. Like, it was stupid. And this is what I hear Arsenal fans, they get these players, yeah. I'll hear, not Popsy, to be fair, but I hear other Arsenal fans go, oh, it's like good signing, yeah. Or like, I think actually might have been Popsy or Gunnar who was speaking about it in a match reaction. So, oh, good signing. It's like, no, when you're at the top level, yeah, and all of us on this panel know about this because we've all been there, we've all won trophies. When you're at the top level, you have to keep on raising the bar.
Facts.
You do not accept good squad signing, because good squad signing is just another way of saying not good enough to be in the starting 11, isn't it?
Yep.
Am I speaking facts?
Yeah.
So when I hear people say, oh, he's a good squad signing, like that just means you've signed a player that's not good enough to start. So what happens if the player that's in the position that is starting isn't good enough to start or gets injured? You've got a player that's coming into your starting 11 that basically you've accepted isn't good enough to be there. So in the case of like Arsenal, let's use a Saka, for example. Saka's not been good this year. But then you're like, oh, well, what are you going to do? Put Madueke right wing instead of Saka. Well, so what's the point in signing him? 50 mil. They did it with Sterling. They did it with this Norgard. The amount of people that I heard talking about this Norgard at the start of the season. Good signing, great business, good squad depth, a.k.a. not good enough to start. A.k.a. not good enough to start. And guess what? He's hardly fucking kicked a ball for him. You know what I mean? Because he's probably in training and Arteta's probably looking at him going, you're not good enough to be here. So again, stupid signing, don't matter how much it costs. So this is what I'm saying when it comes to Arsenal this summer. Again, I'm with Don. If they win the league, congratulations. Like, you win the league, you're the best team in the country. But for me, Arsenal this summer, if they really want to enter a period of domination and consistently winning the major honours, this summer they've got to go out there, upgrade players, get rid of Trossard, Martinelli, these players. They're not good enough to be at the football club anymore. Go and upgrade. Don't sign players because it's good business or because, oh, it only cost us 25 mil. Go hit the market hard. Go and get a top-level left winger. Go and get a new right winger that can compete with Saka properly and take Saka's position. And Saka can be benched when he's not performing. And that's, for me, is how they take the next level. Because, listen, I think they will win the league. But if they want to become a team that's consistently winning the league and win the Champions League, they've got to go out there this summer and go and attack that market and be aggressive.
LB, you know you're spot on, because out of the top 6 teams, in terms of the attacking department, Arsenal might have the biggest overhaul, because I can see Gyökeres will obviously stay. Havertz might get one more season. If I was an Arsenal fan, I wouldn't want him to, but one more season.
Where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? And why is he going to want to leave? He's on 280 a week, bro.
He's on 280 a week. Yeah, you're right.
Cool. So you're right, Don, actually. So he'll stay. Gyökeres will stay. Obviously, Saka will stay. I think Martinelli and Trossard will leave. Trying to think who else is in their front line. Madueke will obviously stay, right? But I think Arsenal need the biggest overhaul. Like you said, LB, if they're to stay there again and to win back-to-back, They can't go into that season with that same attack, or even, like you said, squad players that can just fill in. You need to sign players as top 16 where you say, you know, he can make our first team, or at least he's pushing to make first team. Not, you know what, he's a rotation player. Because people will say, oh, you need squad players, because you do, but not when you've won the league, not when you're trying to push. And this is why I was happy with my signings this summer, because we finally showed intent. Okay, it's the wrong way and it's not worked, but we still showed intent. That's why myself and many other Liverpool fans said, you know, I think we can go back to back, because the attacking signings we made showed intent. But I think LB was banging with his analysis, and even Madueke, yeah. I'm not going to say all Arsenal fans, this is unfair, and I know Potts weren't one of them, but you heard some Arsenal fans saying after his goal at, was it Atletico Bilbao? He scored the long-range goal, Potts.
Yeah.
I think after his goal against Atletico Bilbao, and some
Club
good
Brugge,
performances.
Club
Brugge, sorry.
Yeah.
And when he had good performances against other like subpar teams, there was even debates that, you know what, he's turned a corner. I heard some Arsenal fans saying he's actually a good player now. It's like, no. You can give isolated praise, like he played well in that game, this game, but you don't then say he's a good player, because we know he's not. We know he's going to go back down to that same level. The Madueke signing never made sense, never. And Chelsea fans just laugh.
The thing about him, listen, to be fair to Madueke, yeah, like he's contributed, like he's contributed to some extent. Like he's done what you'd expect from a squad player. But what it is about him, Roms, yeah, bro, that's why I sold my stocks. He's literally just flatlined. He's not improving. He's literally.
But Don, that's the problem. That's the problem. Some Arsenal fans, I don't have a problem with praising in isolated games. If he plays well, you're not going to still crash it on him, because that's a bit mad. But to then say he's actually a good player now because he's had, I don't know, 2 or 3 good games against lesser opposition. No, the sample size needs to be bigger. But even forget the sample size. We just know he's not a good player, bro.
No, he runs off the pitch. He runs off the pitch
when he was at Arsenal. Like he's
runs off the pitch,
not that.
This guy does. I don't know if you can see the lines. You know, maybe that bandana's getting in the way or something. Because he's always running off the pitch, bro. He always runs off the pitch, right? He is so like he's good 1v1 at running past people, but bro, in and around the box, yeah. I'm telling you, that guy used to annoy me how indecisive he is. There's a shot on, he takes so long to shoot. There's a pass on, he doesn't create. He's not really creative. He's not clinical. He's just good 1v1. That's it. That's literally what he is. And that's where I was like, yo,
explosive.
Yeah, that's literally what he is.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I mean? So, boy, I
don't
know.
You know what it's done?
Looking at Arsenal, yeah. Obviously, we don't know what they're gonna do in the summer, right? But when I'm just looking at how they play their football, how Arteta wants to set them up,
it's uninspiring, man.
I'm not scared of these guys long term. Obviously, I could change my take in the summer depending on who they bring in. But especially with Arteta, bro, I'm not like, I don't look at them and think, oh my god, like they're such a good team to like. They're such a hard team to catch up on, bro. I really don't look at them like that.
I seen a guy on Twitter who said like, it seems like, you know, Mourinho always didn't really have that team that dominated for a long period of time.
Yeah, for like, 1 or 2 seasons.
It'd slam it for a season or slam it for 2 seasons, and then it drop off. And like, I kind of get that vibe with this Arsenal side. Like, they could win the league this year, but it doesn't give you, when you watch them, it doesn't give you the feeling that this is a team that's going to win back-to-back or treble, you know, back-to-back Premier Leagues or dominate for a period of time. I'm with you. If they do some mad shit in the summer, then we can and change the way they play. But it doesn't. The style of play just doesn't seem like sustainable for multi-year domination, innit?
No, that's the word. That's the word, bro. Style of play, and that's why there's a lot of Arsenal fans now who are saying, bro, whether he wins the league or not, we need a change. But we know that that's not going to happen. If they win the league, he is getting a new contract and he's getting more money as well.
Well, I think he should stay. I think, and I think if he does win the league, he should stay. He should 100%. He should stay if he wins the league. But if he doesn't win the league, he should 100% be fired.
Bro, that's not even a question. But there are fans, and I will get Dan Potts' opinion, but there are fans that say even if he wins the league, he's got to go. Or even if he wins the league,
that's what I just said.
Yeah,
I don't think so. If you win the league, I think if you win the league, you've got to keep him if he wins the league.
Yeah, that would be mad.
I don't mind that, bro. I don't mind that though, because I'm telling you, one thing about football as well, yeah, bro. People are allowed to have preferences when it comes to style of play, right? People can say, well, Chelsea done it that way, bro. When Chelsea won the league in 04-05, go check Lampard's numbers, bro. Lampard had about 18 assists in the league and like 13 Premier League goals, bro. Yeah. Outperforming all the attackers right now, just in the Premier League, brother. Right?
Question to the panel.
Go on. No, I was just saying, like, for me, when I'm looking at style of play, I'm literally echoing everything LB said.
It's awful.
It's awful, bro. It's awful, bro. Like,
But
there's other managers that can come in and potentially get more out of them, bro.
Let me ask you lot this year, because I agree with LB. I think the gap's a bit too much for City to claw back, right? I think Arsenal do win the league, but do you think once they win the league, Arteta, because he's got the monkey on his back that he's not won anything for 5 seasons yet, don't you think, no pun intended, he takes the handbrake off and he starts to be a bit more expressive if he wins it? Or do you think it like strengthens his ways where he's even more stubborn and he plays even more defensive, even though he's got that Premier League?
He might double down on it, innit?
I think Pot should answer that. I think Pot should answer that.
Yeah. Talk to us, man. How you feeling? By the way, I was waiting for
I'll come in, man.
You know what I mean?
Oh, man. That's the only way I can calm myself down, man, sometimes. I'll come in on something. There's a lot that's been said. I'll come in on something that I don't think you lot are getting. Like, you all said that we'll have a big summer and a massive overhaul in attack. That's going to do nada under this manager. Facts. It really doesn't matter who we bring in now. It really doesn't matter now. Because it doesn't matter whether it's Havertz up top, whether it's Jesus, whether it's Eddie Nketiah, whether it's Aubameyang, whether it's Lacazette, or whether it's Mikel Merino. We don't look lethal. And I know Saka's getting a hell of a lot of blame here. I don't really know why the kid's not even played again, but it's all about him being on 300k a week. That's got nothing to do with it. In my opinion, it's a silly thing, but that's it. That's what it's going to be. That the Havertz deal is what annoys me. The Jesus deal is what annoys me. At least Saka, you can say, has earned to be one of the highest paid players at this club. What's Havertz done to deserve that contract? What's Jesus done? Yeah, Martin Odegaard. Martinelli, 180k a week. Martinelli, £180,000 a week. There's a lot of these players I want to go into, actually. Look, I'll come to Imagine in a minute. Let me start on the players, and I'll just concentrate on the players that have played in the last couple of games and the Southampton game, because we've gone out of 2 competitions now in 2 weeks. We've got Kepa Pig in goal. One of the worst goalkeepers I have ever seen in my life.
Kepa Pig, bro.
I have ever seen in my life. The guy is a disgrace of a goalkeeper.
That's a good one.
Oh, he didn't do anything wrong. No, he didn't do anything wrong. It doesn't have to do anything wrong, because the guy gives you no reassurance whatsoever at a back line. The back line looked absolutely shambolic. And there's some good players in that back line, by the way. Ben White, Gabriel, Mosquera, Lewis Skelly, all been given plaudits over the last 2-3 seasons, some even longer. The reason that we have got no reassurance of calmness at the back is because of this absolutely useless goalkeeper that I was told was great business in the summer. £5 million, great business. How can a goalkeeper be great business when I've been clowning the guy for 6 years at Chelsea, costing him £75 million? And now all of a sudden, because he's our goalkeeper, I think it's good business. He had a good season at Bournemouth. This guy could not catch a cold. He is dreadful. I can't stand him. I've never rated him. I don't want him. And I never want to see him near the goal again. That's him. Then we come to the young George Michael at right back, who for me was absolutely pathetic. Pathetic.
But you got to have faith in him. You got to have faith in him, bro.
Disgraceful. Yeah. Faith. Got to have faith.
You're a big man. You're a big...
This guy is absolutely washed now. We've flogged him for 4 years. He cannot get to the level that we want him to. And I feel sorry for him, if I'm honest with you. I feel sorry for Ben White, man. I really do. Yeah, but this is fair from Don, because we do it every year. Jorginho, Havertz, Sterling.
Yeah.
The list goes on. Now with Kepa. Do you know what I'm saying? Madueke. Who are we going to get next? Garnacho in the summer.
Yeah, Shirley.
I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be.
Of course we wouldn't.
And Roms will pay him 200k a week, man.
But it's a disgrace. And then you get into the kind of mix of it, and Norgard for £12 million. Well, Arteta don't rate him because the guy's played 40 minutes. I think you can watch an episode of EastEnders for 40 minutes, can't you? This guy's 40 minutes for Arsenal this year. What is the point of him? It was a stupid signing. £15 million. You might as well just kept Jorginho. What was the point of it? He was poor when he played the other day.
Yeah, but he never. But the thing is, to be fair though, yeah, bro, he never plays. So how do you expect him to just come
exactly.
There might be a reason. There might be a reason he doesn't play, Don. There might be a reason he doesn't play.
Yeah, but bro, Potts, let's be honest, bro. Yeah, like he was at a mid-table team that were consistently staying in the Prem, right? Consistently playing for them. I think he was even their captain, innit?
I think it was
Like,
a good signing.
It's not like Norgard's just any random brother. Like, it's Arteta that's choosing not to play him like he does many players.
I hear that for some of the other players, but I don't for Norgard. For me, like, he was always going to come in and be a squad player. I don't think he could be expected to get in ahead of Rice and Zubimendi. With Lewis Skelly, I think he shot his confidence to pieces. He had another absolute stinker.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's been treated very fairly this season, if I'm honest with you. And it's not about Calafiori being better and you've got to fight for your place. It's actually allowing the opportunity for him to come into midfield at some stage. He had a bad game. Go and play him in midfield. We were absolutely dreadful in midfield. We had Norgard literally sitting on his own. And he's just subbed him for Calafiori, who was better when he come on at left back. But it wasn't the issue at left back. It was our midfield was massively being ran through. Norgard was getting bullied in there by Southampton. Then you come to our attack, and if I'm honest with you, other than Max Dowman, everyone was a disgrace. The captain, I'm sick of him. I need him gone. Like, I need him gone this summer, man. I can't deal with him anymore.
He's surely got to go.
One of the most overrated players, man. Real talk. He's got to be one of the most overrated players, I think. I've never really got it. I've flip-flopped on this guy. When he played well, I thought, okay, let's see what he's like. Then I'm back to now, I'm not sure. Then I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, he has scored and he's looked pretty technically good. Then I'm back to it again. I need him gone, man. People said to me, do you want 70 million euros? I take 40 because I don't think he's worth much more than that. Real talk, I think he's shockingly bad in parts. Then you've got the front three. It doesn't matter who it is, as I've said to you. Madueke, Don's right. He doesn't realise that when you go over the white line, the ball's out. You can't bring it back on. Like, it's gone. It's off. Like, it's shambles when you try and watch him dribble past players at times. And I understand Don was trying to tell us for 2 years he's a good player, but he just never was, man. We all knew he never was good. And then we look at
he needs to improve his end product, bro. I told you he needs to improve.
He needs to improve everything, Don. He needs to improve everything. He needs to improve everything, bro. Not just.
Are you worried, though? Are you,
yeah, I don't think we're winning. I don't think we'll win anything. I think we'll go out of everything now. Yeah, I do. I think we'll throw it away.
Listen, the thing is, I get it, LB, you say like you've given up on the league and that, but you should be looking at this team thinking, I'm not saying you should, but like these lot, like I don't think there's a guarantee they beat Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Like the way that they're playing right now, like I feel like this is again damning on Pep Guardiola. Like, imagine you not played Doku, Cherki, Semenyo, and Haaland. That was your front four for the past how many other games. But now their attack is not looking good. They're not looking like they're gonna do something.
Well, this is where I'm at now. So when it comes to the league, I always believed that Arsenal would drop points in the next 7 games. I think they'll drop points outside the City game. I've been confident of that since we've been having this conversation. My problem isn't to do with Arsenal. I think Arsenal drop points. I don't think they're playing well. I think they look poor. I think they look like they're out of ideas. Yeah. So I've been consistent on that. My problem isn't with them. My problem is with my own team.
Yeah, I know.
Because for me to win the league, I've got to win 8 out of 8. What's happened is, in the last 2 games that my club has played, in my opinion, we've just dropped our 2 best performances of the season back to back against Arsenal in a cup final at Wembley and against Liverpool.
Let me ask you this, though, LB, right? Sorry to cut you. Let me ask you this. Do you have more faith in Man City going and winning 8 out of 8, or do you have more faith in Arsenal going and finishing strongly in the season? Because I have more faith in you. I've seen it, and I've seen you do it. And I know it's not the same City, I get it, but you have got the same core, you have got the same manager. I know what we're going to do. I know we ain't beating Bournemouth at the weekend and you're going to slap Chelsea by 3 or 4. I know that then means that if you win your game in hand and you beat us at the Etihad, which I think you'll do because you look better than us, that's then 2 points. We ain't winning the league if it's that. And then I look at the Champions League, and I don't know we'll probably go across 2 legs and beat Sporting Lisbon, but I'm not confident we'll beat Barcelona or Atletico Madrid.
The thing is, though, Potsy, the only way I think City win the league is if you drop points in 3 games out of 7 and we win 8 out of 8. Now, if you drop points in 3 games out of 7, that is a monumental bottle job. And I think you'll drop points in at least 1.
You don't think this manager will bottle it? What have you seen that's proven why? What have you seen that makes you think no this time?
Nothing. I'm at the point where I'm like, surely not. You get me? It's more of like ain't no way this is happening again.
But yes, I'm saying.
Then I watch your match reaction, and the first words that come out your mouth was, "It's happening again."
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
I've seen it, bro. I've seen this. It's like, Saeed said it. 22 attempts at winning a trophy. He's failed in every single one, right? Since he's last won the trophy, which was his first year. Like, don't make it 24 opportunities to win a trophy and don't win it. I'll tell you this now. If he doesn't win the league, I can understand if he doesn't win the Champions League, because someone's going over the top now and saying he's got to win both, otherwise he's got to get sacked. I don't agree with that. I actually think he's got to win the Premier League, right? Because the Champions League's bloody hard to win. No one's won it in our history, right? But winning that league when you're 9 points clear with 7 games to go, if you do not do that, you have to go. And there are a lot of the fans at the moment, I've just done a show on it on my channel, the mentality of them is washed, bruv. Like, I know I'm a bit older than some of them, yeah, but in the last 2 decades, something has changed in we've been brainwashed because they're all happy. Oh, bloody hell, I know we give it a good go in those 2 domestic cups. Bloody glad we didn't win that. Bloody glad we're out of that FA Cup now. I don't want to play Man City in a semi-final and get that wedge with a Newcastle game shifted to midweek. How are we supposed to compete with that in all these fixture congestions? Hang on a minute, I thought we had the best squad in the world. What's going on? I thought we could compete with 4 trophies. This is why we were going and giving an 8.59 out of 10 transfer window, because Burton had brought in 8 players that we could compete on all 4 fronts. So I don't understand why these Arsenal fans all of a sudden are quite happy this morning. I've seen some of them on TikTok. Oh, it's a genius, Arteta. He's worked it out. And they start showing all these clips about how the fixtures are going to be congested and all this. What the fuck is going on here, man? Are we serious? We've just lost an FA Cup quarterfinal to a championship side off the back of a cup final defeat, which, you know, it was frustrating, but wasn't embarrassing because obviously Man City are a good side. But this one was an embarrassment, and we're still trying to say, I'll tell you what, actually, this could be a positive. You know, this could be a blessing. Go and win the league then. Go and fucking win the league then. Don't give me this shit about we can't win stuff. Go and fucking win it. You better win this, otherwise he's got to get sacked. I'm sorry. I would have sacked this guy 4 years ago.
Do you know why it's even more mad at Fox, yeah? Because the last 3 to 4 years, yeah, they've been doing it all the time. You know what? Now we're knocked out of this. It's more chance to win this, and you always end up with nothing. Wouldn't they actually see recent history and be like, let's just
bigger
calm
fish to
down.
fry, yeah? Bigger fish to fry. That's all we keep getting told. We've got bigger fish to fry. The Carabao Cup is just a bonus. The FA Cup, we've got 14 of them. Why do we need another one? No one's won it more than us. Let's leave it. Let's put that in the bin. Like, since this manager, yeah, which, by the way, was a Aubameyang who won us that FA Cup, not even this manager.
Yeah, exactly.
That manager has got rid of that guy. Yeah, he's got rid of the goalkeeper and give him to Villa. Got rid of the striker and said, you're the problem. You're toxic. Get out. And he's thrown every single one of them in the bin since then. Don't tell me this guy takes these seriously, by the way. Now, miraculously, I've just seen, by the way, it's just come up on Twitter.
You know, Don, just before
now, they're all in training.
Ez's back.
Eze, Trossard, they're all finally okay. They're all right. So we went through this international break, pulling them all out, which clearly we all know what we were doing there. And we went out anyway. We should have just gone out to Portsmouth in the first round and stopped all this waffle. What was the point? We may as well have just fucked this competition off. It's ridiculous, man, the way these fans go on about it. So if he doesn't win this Premier League, I don't know how anyone, whether it be a rival, media outlet, or an Arsenal fan, can say Mikel Arteta deserves a contract and stay more. Because people that say we ain't got anyone else, he's on £15 million a year, which rightly, as Don said, will probably go up to 18 million if he signs a new deal, which means Luis Enrique would take that. If you want somebody and you really want to go down this route, I wouldn't. But if you really want to Cesc Fabregas, he'd take that. And if you wanted an Nagelsmann, he'd take that. If you want a Carlo Ancelotti, bloody Zidane would take that. So don't tell me we can't accept. There's no one else to get. We can't get anyone. If he don't win this league, he needs to just. You know what? I said this on my match reaction. I stand by it. If he don't win this league, he shouldn't be sacked. He should fucking walk and just go himself and say, I ain't fucking good enough. I love this club. I ain't fucking good enough, Stan.
You know what, Pops?
To the faith, but you need someone else because I ain't good enough.
You know what, Pops? An advantage City have now. Again, I still think you win the league because I just think you've done enough over the course of the season. I think the buffer's a bit too much. However, Saeed will know this funny old saying. City got 1 game a week now. Because remember, FA Cup.
I was about to say that. I was literally just about to say
you know what I mean? Arsenal, because I think you go through against Sporting. If you get knocked out, would I be surprised? No. But I think you go through.
Anyway,
then you're going to have Atletico Madrid or a Barca. You've got now 2 games, and maybe you might have a difficult Prem game, and it's like, oh, we have to like juggle both games. Where City, it's just a shootout now. 1 game every weekend. That's the only advantage they do have. But I'm already seeing them out now, and we know from the fans, players watch this stuff. If it starts getting infiltrated in the dressing room, our fans think it's over now. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. It's going to be very interesting.
What's going to be real? I'm telling you, bro. That game against Bournemouth, yeah, it's 12:30. Right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. 12:30.
Yeah.
After they travel back from Sporting. As well.
It might not matter because apparently Don's not losing to City. He's told us, so they're turning up.
I'm telling you now. It don't matter how bad we are at the past 2 weeks, whatever. We're not going to get battered by City, bro. I'm telling you, right? LB can tell you himself, like when we play these guys, the games are tight.
Check your mirrors, man. Check your mirrors.
We're not getting battered, bro. I don't think we're gonna win the game, but I think I can see a draw or City beating us. I don't see a Chelsea win, but for Potts to say, oh, they're gonna put 3-4.
So it'll be 2-0 convincing rather than 3-0, basically.
It'll be at least 3.
I think the game's gonna go how it usually does. I think the game's gonna go how it usually does against Man City. We're both gonna have chances, and the team is gonna win. You know, the team are going to take their chances. That's what always happens against Man City.
Oh, that's insightful, isn't it? I mean, bloody hell, it's just
João
Pedro, isn't it? João Pedro, you know what I mean? Score.
Yeah, bro, listen, our games against Man City, listen, we should have even beaten them away. And we had Potts in charge when we played them away. Yeah. We had Potts in charge. We had Jorgensen in goal. You know, who was it? Josh Achimpong at the back and that with, was it Badiashile? I can't remember what it was. Yeah. We should have never walked away from that game drawing and even looking better than you, LB. Yeah, because before when I saw the lineup, I told you in the group chat, if you don't bat us, you're not serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So next weekend, Arsenal could either be 12 points ahead, or it could be just 10 or maybe even 9 if Bournemouth go and get a dub. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously that's gonna give Man City that mentality to go again. You know what I'm saying? But I listen, I'm just saying, don't listen, Chelsea are very unpredictable. We are very, very unpredictable. But what I know is they won't bat us. They won't bat us. I don't believe that.
The flip side to what I said earlier, though, because City play one game a week now, you will have more game. They will have more games in hand. I think we all agree. Points on the board over games in hand, right? If you to, I don't know, put more pressure on them and win the weekend, I think they play the FA Cup. Is you'll know, Don. I can't remember, but I think you play the FA Cup. And maybe the next 2 or 3 weeks again. Let's say you then put even more pressure and extend the gap. It can swing both ways. I still think you win the league, but it's going to be very interesting now because, like you said, Potts, if you don't, even a draw against Bournemouth, I think more and more Arsenal fans, because there's still quite a lot that still believe it's fine. You win the league, you'll regroup. But don't win that game against Bournemouth, then I think
and that's what I'm saying.
More and more start.
That's when shit going to the fan. I think Man City. I don't know. They got Chelsea to be fair, but if that was a big momentum swing, that would be crazy.
Yeah. Oh, if we win that, if we win that game, that would be massive. I don't care what's going on in the title race. It will be massive for us because straight after we've got Man United, and both of them are back to back at home. And you might know what I think of Chelsea at home this season, bro. We're a whole house, we are a whole house. But I'm telling you from now, we are not winning that game.
Man's taking a title race, and this guy's talking about top 6 race and that, bro. Man's talking about title race here, Don, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying for us,
bro.
We're in there. We're in that fucking top 5 race, Saeed. You know what I mean?
Brother, you're in the top 6, man. Top 6 battle, Brentford. Check your mirrors, man. Brentford, Newcastle behind you, lot. I'm telling you.
Don, we got to worry about Everton, Brentford. We got other things.
You got to worry about them man there, bro. I'm telling you now, bro. Them man there, I'm catching you up, bro.
Worry about Everton and Brentford, man.
Yeah.
Just do what you can. Do what you can, man. Do what you can. You can laugh at my club, but man, your club is an absolute shambles, bro. I know you just won 7-0, but we go get into them. We go get into them, man. Let me get these super chats, guys. We got 2.2k in the building. Let's get these likes up, man. We got 500 likes. Can we get to 1,000? That's your target by the end of the video. I'm not even asking for 1.5. Just give me 1,000 likes, guys. That'll be amazing. Please hit the like button right now, chat. Big up my guy. It's Mike says apparently in theory, Henry went missing again. Another big game. Also, Roms, I know you can't wait until
we're not doing that today. There's other players that I need to crash it on.
Don't you get it, Saeed?
I do. But that's what I'm saying. We're not.
Saeed did read it. I don't think you knew what we were talking
about.
I did.
Why did Iron Robin play? By the way, injured.
Who?
Iron Rotten.
Sorry, Iron Rotten. Yeah, that's the
I don't get. Am I being silly? I don't get it.
Saka. Is this my Saka?
It's a slander name for Saka.
Yeah,
I don't. Right. I'm not with you.
No, it's not even like...
him and Rice apparently were injured, but they're fine. They're magically okay now. Apparently.
Yeah. Big up to guys. Sush. Big up Saeed, Pano, and chat. Hit the like, subscribe. Our squad is a mess. Our starting Excel that lost to the FA Cup was close to 1.5 million weekly wages.
Big up, Suge. That's crazy. That's mad.
That is
crazy,
mad,
bro. It follows on saying we played Portsmouth, Wigan, and Mansfield and Southampton. That's 4 non-Premier League teams, and we can't even reach FA Cup semi-final. Disgrace of a football club.
Big up to you, Suge.
Yeah, big up Suge, man. Every time. Arsenal Express is never late. Choo choo, bruv, and their popcorn as well, man. That one that isn't, yeah. Shout out to Jaws in the chat as well. Big up to you, Jaws, bro.
Big up,
Listen, Liverpool. Let me ask you a question, man. Yeah, I feel like all of you lot have just let Liverpool off the hook, guys, man. You know, like we can ban at Arsenal, yeah.
I've
But
been
I
a
feel
few
like,
times
guys,
this season.
I've put these, man. I've put them more than enough times outside, bro.
Do you
It's
think
boring.
so? Do we really
boring.
cook Liverpool? Be
No, we
honest.
don't cook them enough. And we don't cook that fraud fucking Florian, where at that fucking Florian guy enough. Yeah, we don't fucking cook him enough, yeah. Honestly, real talk, yeah. He's fucking scammed his way through this season, mate. How he's not been getting rinsed this year, Florian Wirtz, is
Yeah.
crazy, bro. Absolutely
Yeah.
insane. How much did they pay for him? 130 million.
Yeah, yeah.
And the way
16.
that people just don't speak about it, it's crazy. Oh, he done
Yeah.
a couple two nice 5-yard passes. Who gives a shit, man? Where's the
You
GA,
know what
bro?
it'll be. He cost 90 million more than Cherki. 90
That's
How much-
million.
bro, that is
How much more did he cost
crazy.
than Dewsbury Hall? How much more did he cost than Dewsbury Hall? Because Dewsbury Hall's been better than him.
Yeah,
You like that one, Don, innit? You like
Yeah, I
that
do
one.
like that one.
Madness.
I like that. I love
You
that
know-
one. I love that one.
They're the worst champions of all time. It has to be said. People
Yeah.
say, "Oh,
Easy,
nah,
easy.
no, I'm not talking about Leicester. Get out of here with your Leicester. They were expected to win the league in the first place." And then people say Chelsea, yeah. Go and have a look who Chelsea signed that summer that they won the league.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
go and have a look
It was
what Liverpool
embarrassing.
did, bro. It's crazy, man. Yeah, this manager is shockingly bad. Like he's completely lost it. The players don't want to know, and the star player who they signed for 130 million is just nowhere near the level he needs to be, and he's getting shown absolute levels to a
Facts.
standing ovation performance from Ryan Tutu Cherki, mate. Yeah, we all know Roms would rather have Cherki than Wirtz, man. Every Liverpool fan with any honesty would rather have
Yay.
Cherki than Wirtz, man.
Come
Yeah,
on,
he-
Ross.
he-
You know you would. You know you would.
he
LB.
would.
No comment. No comment.
LB,
No
what you said- what you
comment,
said-
man.
What you said, LB? Dodge the bullet there, yeah?
I think Wirtz would have been better at City than he would have been at Liverpool.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I don't think
I'm
Church
still
would be
glad.
better Liverpool though.
I'm still glad that we got Cherki. Yeah, I wanted Wirtz, bro. I wanted Wirtz over Cherki, man. I ain't gonna be a liar. Of course I did, man. I watched Wirtz a lot, and I didn't really watch Cherki. And there was a lot of like weird shit going on in the press and online about Cherki as a person and a human. You know what I mean? People were saying like he's this like, and then I was sort of like a bit weird anyway. But anyway, we got him, and then I'm just so happy we got this guy, man, because he's a baller. But yeah, for Liverpool, man,
He's a big
just-
fan of Ekatike, though, Cherki, isn't he? He does like Ekatike.
Yeah, he likes Ekatike. I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was pretty funny, but some people, you know, what some people.
You
are
can
like
see,
it.
you know, when like you could see you, and he's like, "Oh shit, what am I doing? I better take that."
Someone
Yeah,
told him.
I honestly think
Someone
fuck
told
me.
him.
I'm not asking it, but some people cared. But yeah, as for Liverpool, man,
There was still a lot of
it's
time
just
left
shocking.
as well when he done that, man. He was on the bench.
Yeah.
What? That was like what? 15 minutes left.
yeah,
You can't
yeah,
be
yeah.
sitting on the bench
Yeah.
for Liverpool for 15 minutes, bro. Come on now. He's
No,
showing
no,
up
he
and
can,
he's-
he can sit there and be like, I own this fucking guy. You know what I mean? Because he had Ekatike on the front, innit?
It's the way he turned it
Oh.
around. Yeah, he had Ekatike.
Nah, he's cheeky, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ekatike should not be swapping shirts to at 70th minute, bro. I don't know what he did there, but
He
you just
get
don't do
cooked
that.
as well.
Wait till the end of the game, yeah. But
Oh, can
I wanna concentrate.
we talk about a Van Dijk nightmare?
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Van Aura getting
You know what,
spun
yeah?
by Nico
I
O'Reilly.
used to off.
No, but real talk, yeah. Real Ferdinand. I mean, Van Dijk is not better than real Ferdinand. I don't give a shit what people say.
I
Van
agree with
Dijk's
that.
not better than John Terry. Van Dijk's not better than these top defenders that we've seen. Yeah, like Broski. Stop mentioning him in this bracket, bro. I'm tired.
This is where we're gonna have to agree to disagree. I'm not just letting you do this.
No. I'll be real with you. You're not gonna.
Because
You're not gonna
Say, no,
It's
say.
quite-
I'm sorry, man. It's not even better than video. Exactly. Not better than videos,
have
bro.
social media.
You mad?
You're seeing Van Dijk everywhere because we're in the social media era. Them lot have been cooked as well, and there's been videos that are resurfacing. You can't say after bad performance all the time. Van Dijk's not this, Van Dijk's not that. Come on,
No, but I'm just saying, yeah, like I'm just sick and tired of the way you put him in this pedestal of like the top defenders. Yeah, cool, is he a Liverpool legend? Yeah, cool, is he a big...
But he is in that category, bro.
Bro, he's not in the category. He's
He
not,
is.
man, can't be doing no. Hold on a minute. Man can't be doing no Van Aura defending and expect you to be in that category. Who the hell does Aura defending? Have you seen any of the greats do this defending where you just watch them, yeah, and you just say, oh, but because of my aura, yeah, you're not going to get past me. Bro, the guy's... and then the bad thing is, he conceded 4 penalties this season. 4!
And yes, Saeed, do you know why he was so cheeky? Saeed, do you know why he was so cheeky, yeah? And you brought up Ferdinand. Your boy was in QPR at this age, bro. We're not doing this.
Don't matter.
We're not actually doing this.
He earned the right to be a QPR.
Listen,
He earned the right.
Now we're gonna do.
He earned the right to be a QPR that time.
What was JT doing at this age? What was he doing at
I
this
can't
age?
have chat for JT. He was winning.
It don't matter. He earned the right.
Damn
Don't-
right.
don't-
Damn right.
He earned the right. He started off young West Ham. Let's talk about his
Notice how I
early
didn't
stage.
mention Terry. Notice how I didn't mention Terry. But for Saeed to say he's not better than
Yes.
Rio in this, that yes, if you want to go trophy for
When did Rio
trophy,
start? When did Rio start? Though? When did Rio start his career? Yes, do you know? He started at
younger
West
than
Ham.
Van Dijk at
West
Leeds,
Ham.
West Ham, then Leeds,
West
and then
Ham, then Leeds. So we went to
Oh,
West Ham, Leeds. My guy, what was Van Dijk doing at 18, 19? Where was he?
He was at that Dutch team, not Gojinen, I think. I
You
don't know how
don't
to
even
pronounce
know.
it.
You
And
don't
then he
even
went to
know.
Scotland and
It was
thingy.
not established until when? He's really came to his prime, what, 27? So he's a late bloomer. Whereas Rio Ferdinand was mashing work. Leeds United, bro. Weren't they in the semi-finals with AC Milan at one point? Rio Ferdinand and them, man.
Quarters, I think, yeah.
Leeds in the semi-final with AC Milan. Come on, bro, man. Like, what we doing here? All I'm saying is, yeah, I don't think Virgil van Dijk gets cooked enough. And I don't think as well, yeah, the audacity for him to chat to Wayne Rooney as well. And try to stick
That
on Wayne
was a
Rooney.
bit-
that one.
Yeah.
I heard that one. Because he was
Bro,
spitting facts on that as well.
Man
Rooney.
tried to stick away Rooney, yeah, and say, yo, you know what? I'm going to cook you live on air, bro. And it's like, what's happened since? Because at the end of the day, yeah, it's all good and well saying, yeah, but what's Van Dijk done? But at the same time, the way that Konate, or should I say con artist, gets cooked, yeah, I'm like, yo, Van Dijk should get cooked as well. He's been
Look, Saeed, you made the conversation go another way. You started saying the greats, and I always maintain any Liverpool fan will maintain he deserves in that category. But recent performances, bro, he's been, let's be honest, he's been poor, bro, and you're right. This not engaging stuff. This ain't Van Dijk of 18, 19 when no one's dribbling past him. You've got to engage now. And you know why you've got to engage even more? Because we're not playing well as a team. So you need to come to the fore. As a senior, you need to raise your levels even when everyone else around you isn't. Because that's what the best players do. Just because the team's bad, you still raise your own levels. But it's got to the point. You started this segment side saying we don't cook Liverpool enough. And Don kind of answered it. Do you know why you don't? Because we're always losing. It's becoming the norm now. We're always losing. At first, it was all exciting. Oh, Liverpool losing.
Yeah.
It's becoming the norm now. It's actually becoming the norm. Like, do you know
It
how
shouldn't
many
be a norm. It shouldn't be a norm. That's what I keep saying. Because if,
I know it shouldn't be a norm.
if I spend 500 million, yeah, or if any of you lot spend 500 million in one summer, yeah, every week it'll be in national newspapers. But because you're the media darlings, yeah, you don't get cooked enough.
Saeed, I get your thing, obviously, because you're up north and whatnot, and you know you feel the rivalry a lot more. And for me, bro, I don't really feel it as much with Liverpool because they're not really around me like that, yeah. But let me tell you something, Saeed. We will never forget this season that they've had, bro. Yeah, they have stamped themselves in Premier League history as the worst guy to league and then to go spend all that money, bro. You can't change that now.
Don, do you know what?
I don't see another team doing that, bro. Yeah,
Don, I was in denial. I was in denial before this weekend. But after City put 4 past us, I thought, I've done a bit of research. Like LV said, saw who you signed. You signed a Wash Falcao, Baba Rahman, and Pedro. Pedro's probably the good signing you made that summer.
Yeah.
You spent, I think, approximately 70 million. That's not even a quarter of
spent like 90 million,
spent, bro.
Like 90 million or something.
That's euros, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's still not
euros.
We are, and any Liverpool fan in denial now, you're just in denial, literally. We are the worst Premier League champions because context is key. People will look at 10th place finish. We probably won't finish 10th, but you have to look at the nearly 500 million spent, breaking the transfer record not once but twice, and to be in the situation we are in, it is disgraceful, honestly. And do you know what's so worrying, you lot? Went into that City game, you get some Liverpool fans saying we started well, and we did, but that doesn't matter because it's the same thing over and over again this season. I said to the guy I was watching it with, the minute City score, because they will score, our heads are going to drop. Our heads are going to drop. And do you know what's so worrying? Even if we go ahead 1 or 2 goals ahead, how many times, you lot, this season have we been 2 goals ahead and we capitulate? This is how you know we are just rubbed, because no matter if we go ahead, we'll still let the other team back in the game. If the other team go ahead, we're broken. It's crazy. We started so well. The minute Haaland scored, and Van Dijk, that was rash. I don't know why you're committing that type of foul in the box against O'Reilly. Either you've got to let him spin and take the risk of a shot, or you don't commit at all, because you were never getting that ball. You were blindsided. The minute Haaland scored that penalty, our heads just dropped. Our heads generally just dropped. And you know what? There's no scapegoat now. There's no Robertson. There's no Gakpo. These are players I crash it on. But we had pretty much a strong team. We pretty much had everyone, right? And the front three, and it's not just Salah, it's not just Ekitike, it's Verts. All 3 of them as a collective were poor. Ekitike can't even hit the target. And what's so annoying is
And that's
you
not
see
clinical.
Verts and
I'm
Ekitike.
telling you,
You
Rob,
see-
he's not clinical, man.
He's
And
not,
that's
bro.
not
I
clinical,
think that will improved on, but he's not clinical. Anyone saying he's clinical, he's not. He had 2 chances where at least hit the target, right? You see Verts, big up. You see Verts and you see Ekitike, right? They go away for France and Germany. It's like a relief for them. It's like
I know.
it's like, oh, I'm finally out of that. Ekitike violated Brazil. Verts, you saw what he was doing to was it Ghana or the team before? I
Yeah,
can't
the team
remember.
before, yeah, it was Switzerland.
Switzerland, that's it. Both
Yeah.
of them, they look complete different players. They come back into this system,
Verts
they look a
looked
shadow
quality,
of
man.
themselves.
I watched that
I-
game. He looked unreal for Germany.
Yeah,
Unreal,
he did.
unreal pots. And this is why I know LV wants to crash it on him. Has he been poor for Liverpool? 100%. I'm not going to shy away from that. The proof's in the pudding. But is he a bad player? No, I'm not conceding.
And I agree, he's not a bad player,
I
but
genuinely
you have
believe.
to still show it. You still have to show it, though. You still have to. And
Yeah,
you know what? For the match, when he was playing in the first 10 minutes or so, first 20 minutes, I thought he was connecting well with Ekitike, but it's like the game just kind of goes past him, and I'm like, you can't get away with that. You feel me? You can't. Because if that was Cole Palmer, Cherki, you know what I mean? Other players there, you can't. You know what I mean?
And do you know what is well side? It's the
You don't
price
play the
tag.
game,
Not
man.
only if that was other players, you cost 160 million. You have to be doing it. You do. I'm not going to shy away from that. But everyone, it wasn't even just the front three. I think our midfield actually started off somewhat well. I think there was patterns of play and whatnot. Then again, the minute they scored, everyone's heads just dropped. It's like, you know what? Let's just give up now. Not tracking your runners. That's basic stuff. You can go to a Sunday league game or your local park and see players that need to track their runners, but they just gave up. And some people are blaming Dashvili. What could he really do? The only goal I would say that he should have been a bit better is, you know, the Semenyo one. I think he shouldn't have rushed as quick. He probably should have held his line a bit.
Yeah, that was poor. Poor.
Yeah, he came out a bit early. But the other goals, one's a penalty. The other one was basically an empty net. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So
Hey,
again,
man, hey, I can't lie. The fourth goal that City scored as well, yeah, bro. And that's where I'm looking at it right now, LB. I'm saying, yo, the way that you lot scored the goals that you did, bro, yeah, there were different types of goals. It seems that the players are just kind of just playing now. You know, maybe that Carabao Cup has given your team that boost, you know, because that fourth goal reminded me of old Man City, bro. You cut them open all the way from the back. Everyone was involved in that goal.
That was a good
That's
goal.
That's the best I've seen Man City all season, like in any game. I thought they were unbelievable. But Liverpool, just quickly, is this the quickest and biggest decline of a footballer we've ever seen in Salah? Because my God, man. I mean, wow.
It was always going to happen at some point, though, wasn't it?
But was it this dramatically? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, you know, when you see,
let me show you something.
No,
I showed
not
my chat
dramatically. It was going to be a decline, not dramatically.
No,
like this.
no, you're wrong. Let me show you something. Yeah, I'll have to find it.
He's got a graph already.
I got the stats, bro. Now I keep talking in it. I gotta find it.
But you know what it is though, guys. I don't know. I think you see. By the way, our farewell tour with Casemiro. I'm like, you know what, man? The more I look at it right now, I'm like, you know what? Let it just end the way it is right now. We don't need another year of Casemiro. Because I'm like, yo, if we were to see that, what we're seeing now with Mo Salah and the way he's playing, and you got to look, Salah's an attacker as well. So he's going to be in more key positions than Casemiro. Salah right now, bro, he's not even the fact that he's not even playing well. His body language is off. He's playing within himself. He don't look like he's happy. And the fact is, bro, man can't control a ball. Man can't link up play. And the fact that goal there, like, that season, he would have buried that. And maybe season before that, the fact he didn't get on his right foot, I was like, what the hell is he doing with his left foot in that position there?
Hold on, before you come in, yeah, you see, you know when the players cooked here, when every time they lose the ball, they just smile,
Yeah, exactly.
Salah does that every week, bro. He'll lose the ball will fly away, and he just starts smiling around, bro. Like, because he knows he's done for, bro. Sterling used to do the same thing as well, bro. You know what I mean? When you
do you know what's mad about that shot? Yeah, you know the penalty. If we're being honest, Salah's never been the most prolific penalty taker anyway. He's missed it even in his prime. The proof's there at. But you know his early opportunity at 0-0, yeah. It's not even that. Even if you don't get the shot on target, Verts was free. All we had to do is square it, and that's the tap in for Verts. Wow. There was other options he had.
Check this, Rob.
You look, I've been calling this out since October. This is why, for me, this is now low-hanging fruit. I said he was done in October. I said this early. This isn't a surprise for me.
Yeah, but this is the proof. This is what I'm saying. Like,
That's
you
mad.
literally do just drop off. Potsy was like, do you do that? But yeah, the stats say when you get to 32 as a forward, your goal numbers just drop off a cliff. They literally just drop
You
off
know
a cliff.
what was really interesting for me, yeah? I don't know if you watched the Gerrard thing on the overlap, yeah, but the thing that really got me was I think it was Carragher and Gerrard. They both said they noticed something was wrong from the Carabao Cup final onwards and sort of said that, you know, this Liverpool team ain't quite right. And I thought, actually, do you know what? That's absolutely bang on. Like, they'd already done their kind of, they're going to win the league. Everyone else is rubbish. They're so far ahead. And then really and truly, the drop-off from there was just like, well, they've won the league. They're out of everything else. Ain't really played too well. Carragher final was a little bit worrying. But I thought to myself, even, it's still a good side. Then you had the summer that you had. And I'm looking at it now thinking, this must be a Slot thing then, because there's look, some of the players need to hold L's. I'm with you, and obviously declining in players of Van Dijk and Salah doesn't help. But are we saying that if Slot goes and they put in, let's say, a Luis Enrique or Jabi Alonso, whatever it's going to be, are Liverpool going to win the league next season? Because I think it might be more than that. Even I don't know if it's that simple.
Well,
like, I'm looking at the players
so many.
thinking,
Pots, you're spot on.
I'll
right?
break it down. Don, just before you go,
I've been talking about this. I've been talking about this. They've got holes everywhere.
I feel like
yeah, I
you're
agree
going to
with
say
Don.
something.
They do.
I feel like you're going to say similar thing, Don. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's glaring holes everywhere because, in my humble opinion, we need another right back. And I'll say that to say this, yeah. I said this when we signed for him, Pong. He's done well when he's came in, but he's more of a wing back. He's not a right back. Connor Bradley's injured at the moment, but you know what we'll speak about earlier, LB, about signing players that are good squad depth and this, that, and other. That's all Connor Bradley will ever be for Liverpool, in my opinion, is squad depth. I don't think he'll ever be good enough to be starting at level.
Yeah.
I think Kirkes, he started the season bad, but I think that is our left back going
He'll be
forward.
all right.
And I think he's fine, yeah. Simicast will come back from loan, we'll sell him, whatnot. But centre back, Konate's, they're saying we're now renegotiating a new deal. I think he's gone. Joe Gomez will go. Van Dijk is only declining as we've spoken about. We've only got Leone, who hasn't played a Premier League game, and we've only got Jackie, who's not stepped foot yet. We've got a centre back issue. Midfield is the only department you can kind of say.
No, but you don't really do. You need another midfielder. Like if that was a
but we don't need. We don't need many. For me,
by the way,
he's one more.
By the way, dropped off. By the way, nobody's talking about that. By the way,
yes, because he's not a good DM. He's not a good DM.
And that's why we need a DM.
Yeah, and then I remember saying after the PSG game, I don't know if you remember this, Roms. I remember saying after the PSG game, that PSG game proved to me that Gravenberch is not a DM, mate, because he got fucking shown.
Yeah.
And he did a good job, don't get me wrong, he did a fantastic job last year, but he ain't a DM.
He's more of an 8. He's more of an 8.
They need a new right back. They need a new. They need another centre back over there. They need another midfielder or two. They need another right winger and they need a left winger.
The thing is, though, but your thing is there, you're assuming that Van Dijk don't drop off anymore. Again, he's in that age.
He's on the decline.
He's on the decline. If he takes 10% drop next year, Saeed, it's going to get spooky real quick.
Yeah. And do you know what as well? I would even go as far to say we might even need another keeper. Because
I was just going to say, bro, I don't think Alisson's got that aura in him anymore.
Billy is just a good, decent number 2. He's not a number 1.
You need 2 right wingers as well, bruv. You need 2 right wingers.
Exactly. Yeah? And for me, midfield, this is what I said, Don. Midfield's the only department where only needs maybe 1 or 2 signings max. We need an out-and-out DM. But other than that, I think McAllister could leave. But you've got Gravenberch. You've still got Szoboszlai. Curtis Jones is probably got. Actually, you know what? We probably need a number 2 because Curtis Jones will probably need. There's a lot of players that we need, but it's not just going to be an easy season.
I don't mind that Curtis Jones, mate. I think he gets a fucking rough ride off some Liverpool fans.
Same, I like him.
He's not good enough to start, though, is he? He's a squad.
I don't know this. Roms will have to answer this question. Has he ever had a serious run in the team?
He has.
Yeah. What was he like in that run? Was he all right on that?
He was mint. In my opinion, he was mint in that run. But what happened, LB, is he then got injured. Whenever he has good runs for us, he gets injured. Then he kind of struggles to get back into the team. Because Don will tell you, right, we played Chelsea 2-1 last season. It was a tight game. Yeah, but he had about 7-8 games in the starting 11, and he was cold, LB.
He's a good player.
Very good. But then
he started off. He was one of their best players last season when he started off.
Exactly. Yeah. And you know what, LB, the reason why we'll sell him, not because we want to sell him. He wants more regular first team football. He's come out and said it. Do you remember Potts? He was linked with Arsenal. I think last January, not January, but January before. Like he's gonna go. McAllister's flirting with leaving now. Apparently, he doesn't want to stay. Don't know how true that is, but there's no.
talking about, biggest fall offs and that. Yeah, McAllister has to be up there as well, blood.
Yeah.
That fall off from that guy,
Yeah.
man, even trying to come for a new haircut now. We can see it's you, bro.
We can still see you, bro.
Are we like just quick? Because I know we want to touch on City quick, but have we answered what I've just said? Like, if Slot goes and someone comes in, are they okay? Liverpool?
No, you're right.
No,
they're
their
not.
squad needs work, man. Their squad needs
It
work,
depends. It depends what you mean by okay. Challenging again. I'm not making the same mistake as I did last season. I need to wait and see, and I need to see who we sign, who the manager is, because there's even a look again. There's no smoke without fire. It makes me sick saying this. There's even a possibility Slot does stay because apparently our board are saying because they're mitigating.
I've heard that as well. I've heard that, man. I can't believe it.
If they make Champions League football, he probably will stay.
May you rest in peace. But the Jota losing, Diaz losing, Trent. Apparently, it's been obviously a tough year. Now they're going to give him grace of another season. So where I was saying 3 weeks ago, yeah, he's definitely leaving. There could be a case he's still here, and I'm sorry if he's still here next season. It's going to be tough.
You're in trouble, bro. You're in trouble. Because we've just said, me and LB said, I remember in the summer, Liverpool, that's a serious summer. I didn't expect this. But now we're saying they might need 5 or 6 players in the first team.
Yeah, in the first team.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Man City, quickly touch, because I know LB's got to go, but LB, are you thinking, what if, like, if this 4 would have started, more, you're thinking, you know what, man, he would have been good, because like I said, Cherki's playing well. Semenyo, listen, if Semenyo gets a couple of more goals, he might be in the player of the season, category, I know people don't want to hear that, but if he gets a couple of more goals, why should Semenyo?
He will, for Bournemouth and City.
That was actually his best performance for City as a whole.
Yeah, it was.
Because actually, Semenyo's been a bit of a strange player. Since he signed, I actually don't think he's played that well, but he's just getting output. But his game against Liverpool, his actual overall game was very good. Yeah, it is. It's frustrating because I've said all season, I think I've looked at the City squad and I've gone, the players are there to win the league. It's not like last year, where it's like when Rodri got injured, we lose a couple of games, you have a serious look at your squad and you go, hey, we don't have the players. I look at the players, I think we've got the players, so it is annoying. But, you know what I mean? If we can win the cup double, finish the season strong, go and get a couple of players. The difference is we don't need a lot of players this summer. We need a backup right back. Yeah. Go and get me Elliot Anderson, and I probably need another attacker.
Hey,
and then I think we're ready to go, man. But we just got to try our best in the league and hope for Arsenal drop off, man. Yeah. But you know what? Like we've had, it's by City standards, it's not been a great season. We've got 1 trophy under the belt already. You win 2, and we could win a cup double. So
you're going to win 2, man. Yeah, that's done. The FA Cup's won, man.
Don't say that, bro.
You're winning the FA Cup.
LB, I want to catch you out here. Yeah, LB, I want to catch you out here. If you win the domestic cup double and Arsenal just win the league, have you had a better season than them?
Relax.
You know what I'm asking.
I think the Prem
outweighs it, man.
Double, yeah. But it's still a very good season.
Yeah, LB, if you win, whatever you win this season, if you were to win the league, I mean, it would be devastating for us. But if you were to, I'll tell you why, because I know you got to go. I feel personally, it's been quite overlooked or not spoken about enough. I think Man City have easily had the best summer and January transfer window, and no one's talking about it. They bought in Cherki, they bought in Donnarumma. They bought in January Gehi. They bought in Semenyo. These are players that have waltzed into their first team and have taken them to a level, in my opinion. Everyone was talking about how defensively they were poor. You look at Gehi, I think he's completely solidified your back line. And then you look at what Semenyo's done. People are talking about Madueke and Eze coming in at Arsenal, needing time. He's hit the ground running, man. Semenyo's been scoring. God, I don't know how many he's scored now. It's got to be 8 goals he's got already for Man City. Like, I think the Donnarumma is definitely better than Trafford. I know people are saying Trafford's brilliant. I'm not too convinced yet, but Donnarumma is clearly levels on him. I think it is a brilliant couple of transfer windows that no one's talking about. We've mentioned Ryan Cherki as well.
Yeah,
so I don't know, man. I think they've been really good in the market.
I think if we can get a backup right back for Nunes, because when he was injured, we got
backup. Damn.
Yeah, I think we need a backup. Yeah, I don't know. People talking about this Reed guy, but I've never seen him. I don't know if you've ever seen Feyenoord. This Reed gone.
You see, bro, I'm telling you, people, listen. You see that the right back market ain't great, because I know it ain't. People, a lot of Chelsea fans like to talk about Gusto like he's just get rid of him and that, bro.
Gusto's decent, but I can't like Gusto's decent.
LB, by the way, the Kusanov stuff.
Oi.
Are
you there? Are you there yet?
He was cold.
Oi.
He is quality. I don't know if he's.
Yeah,
I don't know if
he's
he's quite
quality.
generation. I don't know if he's generational, but he's quality.
Oh, we're getting closer, though. We're getting closer.
By the
We're
way,
getting
just before you
You know what it is though? You see, Ten Hag, he
here.
apparently rejected Cousin-off, you know. I just seen a report.
People in the chat are cooking me. Yeah. The only reason why I asked that is because I just saw some City fans. They were Twitter, to be fair, but I saw some City fans on Twitter saying, "Hold on, Arsenal win just the Premier. We win both cups. We've had a better season." I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" But when we were saying this in 2022, shameless Liverpool fans, and we won 2 and City just won the league. It was they won the bigger trophies. I just wanted to see if the energy was the same.
I'd rather win the
That's
Prem
all.
than the domestic
That's
double.
all.
But obviously, if you win a domestic double, that's still sick.
It's still a good
Yeah.
season. Yeah,
Still
yeah.
sick.
Yeah. LB, big up to you, man.
Yeah, big up, lads. I got a
you,
dip,
man.
man.
Big
Big
up
up to
LB.
you, man.
In a bit, LB.
Glorious MCFC says was so bad to see the Sky Sports try to save it
Yeah,
by
I
putting
remember
graphics
this. I
showing
remember
how
this.
much you ran. Tell me you guys remember that. That was a hall of shame. I can't lie.
I'd never
mental,
seen that
that.
graphic before.
Never.
Seen that graphic.
Michael, big up to you. I don't know if you wanted to say something there. I think he did. Said Mark Gahey has beaten Liverpool 5 times this season.
Wow.
Crazy.
Bro, do you know what got me hooked? Straight after the loss? Don knows that I'm mad when I don't reply, but Don just did the little jab. He sent a tweet and it's literally Gay celebrating all 5 wins this season. And
Wow.
Don, my head was hot when he said
That's
that.
mad.
My head was hot.
That was one of the community shield as well, isn't it? The thingy.
Yeah.
TTM, my guy says, Saeed, have you asked Don and Roms how many trophies they're winning compared to Man United this season? Especially Don. Well, Don,
Why especially me? Why especially me?
because
I didn't spend as much as these guys, man. You know what I mean?
right, he's
But
still
it's-
Has the semi-final draw been made?
Guys.
Has the draw been
yeah,
made?
yeah. They got
Leeds.
Leeds. They got Leeds who they haven't beaten, by the way, this season.
This season, we haven't
Oh,
beaten
so
them this
then
season.
City
Yeah,
got
well, inshallah,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Inshallah, Southampton can go do something against Man City, and then we can go back to Wembley. But end of the day, I can't talk with chest when it comes to Wembley, man. Like we've lost how many? 6 out of our last 7 in the past.
Bro.
How many years in the last 10 years and that? It's mad. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like last time we went there, we played. I remember we played Leicester. I'm thinking, yeah, we're gonna win. Tielemans banger, and we created fuck all for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Liverpool just the other season twice. We lost to them. Van Dijk last minute header. Man City semi-final we lost. Bro,
No,
when it
3
comes to
times,
Wembley,
Don. Get it correct. 3 times. FA Cup, 2 Carabao Cup final.
that's what I
Get
said.
it
We
correct.
lost to you twice in one season, and then we lost to you again. Van Dijk.
Oh, yeah,
header.
You man, yeah. It's
Man.
crazy.
So end of the day, bro, I'm not when
Crazy.
it comes to Wembley, I'm not gonna talk of chess because we haven't even before Clearlake came, we kept losing there, bro.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
do too well against Leeds either, Chelsea, do you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we just
Yeah,
mentioned
but there's actually a rivalry. There's a rivalry.
Don,
It goes
when
back
was
to
your
the FA
last
Cup.
Wembley win? When was your last
United.
Phil Jones,
United.
man. Dickhead.
That was in 2018. Conte won it. Conte won the
Yeah,
FA Cup.
Conte
Oh,
Yeah,
and
Mourinho.
Hazard got the penalty, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Will
yeah,
Jones
Will
put him down, innit? He's done him to be fair, but yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, what do you take from that 7 Will? Like, it's Port Vale, but what do you take from that? Like, do you take anything other than it gives players confidence? Do you believe there's anything that you can
Bro,
go with
it's-
that? Or is it just that? That's it.
It's
One game.
one of the, I'll be real, Saeed. It's one of them ones where it's like when any of our teams get these teams, that's what you want your team to be doing, innit? So
Yeah,
we met
yeah.
your objective because I didn't want to be going past Port Vale scraping, like what Rom said, getting extra time with these guys, bro. We took these guys to the cleaners. Absolutely took them to the cleaners, bro. But one thing that is reconfirmed is that Esteval needs to be starting basically all of our games now, right? I don't want to be seeing no stopping starting. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh yeah, well, he's got to get rested for this. No, right? We haven't got Champions League football like Man City. We're out now. All we've got now is the FA Cup and we've got the Prem. We need this guy in the team, Saeed, because, bro, before this game, we didn't score against Everton. We didn't score against Newcastle. We didn't score against PSG at home, right?
Word.
Our attack has been cooked off the bench, bro, because Gittins has been injured. Esteval wasn't available. We've had to play Enzo left wing and that. Nah, man. I need Esteval in this team because the dynamism that he brings to this team, bro, is ridiculous. He could do it all, man, right? Set pieces, the creativity, bro, the dribbling, just running past players, actually staying on the pitch, not running past the white lines like certain man. You know what I mean? He needs to be in the team week in, week out now, man. And hopefully the likes of Lavia can stay fit as well because he was excellent in this game. I know it's only Port Vale, but you need that pivot. You know what I'm saying, bro? It might be a bit of a, obviously I want Reece James there, but him not being there might be a little bit of a blessing because it now means that Rafinha can't be trying to play him in midfield.
Play
like he was
midfield,
playing
yeah,
before.
I agree.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
So
Maybe
that's what it
Lavia
is
could
for
get
me,
a
man.
run in as well. You're right. Lavia could get a run in. You know what I mean? There's some things that could happen. I mean, there's not going to be no Enzo Fernandez for the Man City game. which,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, which side are you on? Are you on Enzo's side or are you on...
Bro, of course I'm on Enzo's side. Of course I'm on Enzo's side, bro. I'm seeing a lot of Chelsea fans right now, yeah, that are angry about him twerking for Madrid and that, bro. But end of the day, these are the same people that have been criticizing Clearlake all these years, saying Clearlake aren't serious. A lot of our players are going to want to leave. Now you're seeing Enzo flirting around with Real Madrid. This is the reality, bro, right? If we weren't on this roundabout, Saeed, where we're just lingering around, getting top 4, top 5, scraping for it, where in March we're talking about, are we even going to make it? This guy would not feel the need to be flirting, yeah? But end of the day, if Madrid won him, bro, they have to pay over 100 million for this guy, right?
What?
And on top of that, yes, you heard me right. You heard me right.
100 million.
What? Say that again? Over
Bro,
100 million?
I don't believe he's worth over 100 million, but that's the facts of the matter, bro.
No. What do you believe he's worth?
I don't think no one's paying that.
No one's paying that amount of money.
That's my point. That is my point. That's what I'm getting at, bro. If Madrid won him, they have to pay over 100 million, which I don't see them doing. Therefore, I can see Enzo signing a new contract, bro. He's got 6 years left on his deal, right?
No, he don't need to sign a new contract. He don't need to sign a new contract. But
He's going to sign a new contract. He's going to sign a new contract. I believe he'll sign a new contract.
60 to 80 is the rough ballpark, I would say, for me, Enzo Fernandez is worth.
We're not selling it.
80.
That's a different conversation, bro. Even when we bought Enzo wasn't anywhere near 105 million. Enzo was probably worth about 50 million. But I'm saying the reality of what we would ask for. Chelsea have already said, bro.
But you ain't no position of power, really and
if you want
truly.
Enzo Fernandez, you have to pay over 100 million for him, bro. And I don't see Madrid doing that.
I think the contract here is something that a lot of you lot are holding on to, which is fair. You've got a big contract. But I don't think you've got a position of control in terms of ambition, where your club's at, what they're offering right now. Like, you haven't. Like, you're right now in a position where people are looking at it thinking, yo, man, is this where I want to be at? You're sacking management. So really and truly, you can say, yeah, cool, you demand 100 million, but the reality is, when push comes to shove, Real Madrid ain't paying that, and you have to probably take around 60 to 80 million. If
yeah,
that.
but what the thing is, saying, yeah, what will hurt us, yeah, is if we don't get Champions League football. That's what could make it a stronger case for Enzo, because then obviously if you lose out on that Champions League money, you might be like, you know what, we'll take the 80 million, right? But if we do get Champions League,
are you going to, Don? Who's missing out on Champions League?
I think we'll get it. I think we'll scrape it, innit? Personally, I think we'll get it, but I think we'll probably scrape it. Maybe we'll get
misses out then? Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think it's between Liverpool and Villa, bro. I think it'll be between Liverpool and Villa, bro. You know what I mean? I think we'll scrape past it, innit? Right. You know? But end of the day, like I've said, bro, Enzo, I don't think Enzo's going anywhere. As long as we get Champions League football, I think he will sign that new contract and he will still be here. But
why does he need to sign a new contract? He's got 6 years left on his deal. Why does he need a new contract?
Because he wants more money. He wants more money, innit? He wants more money. It might not even be a contract where he gets more time on it. It might just be a contract where his money gets increased, right? Because right now he's getting 180 a week. I think he wants probably 230, 240 a week, something like that.
Jesus,
you know what I mean? So yeah, he's getting the same money as Martinelli right now.
Yeah,
that's the money that he's getting right now. He's contributing way more than that, bro.
It's just a madness. What about the other two then? Cucurella and Palmer, are they going?
Oh, listen, Palmer's not going nowhere. That's gone quiet. But in terms of Cuckoo, bro, I can't complain about what he came out and said. This is what we've all been saying. This is what all the ops have been saying. Now all of a sudden it's defend the club. Which one is it, people? Right? He has put these lot under the spotlight because, like I've been telling you lot, they have nowhere to hide in the summer. Facts. They have nowhere to hide in the summer, bro. And it's nowhere. Good that Cucurella's come out. It's good that Enzo's come out saying all of these things, because now they're going to be forced to okay, in the summer we need to go do this, we need to go do that. Do I believe that they will? I'm still very skeptical, but this is the first time in the project where Cuckoo and Enzo have done things like this. And you need to remember, Cuckoo and Enzo have been there from the beginning. They have seen it from the beginning, bro. You know what I mean? They both finished 12th, right? They've both had 5 different managers, yeah? Jeez. They've been there from the beginning. I think Cuckoo's even at 6, because I think this guy was here with Tuchel, bro. Yeah?
What I will say, Don,
yeah, I think Tuchel's the one that signed him, yeah. You're right.
Tuchel, yeah, he was here with Cuckoo. He's seen 6 managers, bro.
Yeah.
What I will say, Don, and I think you lot would somewhat get it, right? When Cucurella come out and said what he was, a lot of you lot were championing it, and like you said, because it's what you lot have been saying, he's basically clearing out. He was basically calling out your board. However, the bit he tried to be respectful with, and I get it, is the Barcelona stuff. Because if they do come in for him, especially if you don't get Champions League, I think you lot would accept he's off. That's his childhood.
Yeah. Listen, that's what I'm saying. It's very important to still get Champions League football, because away from losing players, I don't want them to have an excuse of, oh, we couldn't get this guy, we couldn't get that guy because of no Champions League football. I don't want to be hearing that, bro.
How old is he now, Don? Cucurella?
It's about
Oh,
26
he's
now. 26, 27. Yeah.
26,
By the way,
27.
Valentin Barco, yeah.
I thought he was older.
He didn't do well at Brighton, but I think because he was young, and I think he was like 18 at the time, innit? 19.
Yeah, and he wasn't getting trusted. He wasn't getting trusted.
He wasn't getting trusted. I think he came in at a time when I don't know. I don't think it was Cucurella. It was Estepinian who was there. Estepinian. And
he left, bro. He came after, bro. He was there when after Cuckoo left. He was only there.
Yeah. So he didn't do well over there, but he has transformed him. I've watched him a couple of times. He's a tiny little player now. But again, is it what Chelsea needs right now? A Valentin Barco. You know what I mean?
Bro, you know, inside you, like, you can only judge a signing like this after the window shuts, bro. Like, you have to see.
You can judge him now to the point where you can say, yo, I don't think that's what Chelsea need right now. You don't need a Valentin Barco.
I think that's the thing, though. That's what I'm saying, bro. If we sign him along with starting level quality, no problem.
Then yeah.
But if you're signing him to be one of the main guys, big problem. Big problem.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
so that's where I'm at with these guys, man. I've lost faith with these guys. I've lost trust with these guys. You know, they came out talking about, you know, they feel like Liverpool and other clubs have an advantage over Chelsea, bro. Are you fucking mad, bro? Yeah.
Who said that?
Do you know that they said that, bro? They fucking said that. Yeah. You didn't sign Brighton. No one's telling you to go down the route that you're going down. No one's telling you to go down that route. Oh, they hold an advantage over us. Oh, we defended Enzo after the whole racism stuff. Shut the fuck up, bro. Yeah, you expected to do that. You are the club. We expect you to protect the players. Don't be asking us to give you a tap on the back for protecting Enzo after the whole thing that happened. Now you're trying to use it. Oh, Enzo, how could you be flirting with Madrid after what we did for you in the summer? Fuck off, mate. Yeah, this guy would not have to be doing that if he didn't have us on this fucking roundabout. And what pisses me off, Saeed, is the fact that it's these men that are probably gonna win it, and they're meaty, bro. Yeah. They could have fucking won the league. You could have won the league this season, and you go and fuck around, bro. Jolting, man. Honestly.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. Big up to everyone that's locked in right now. We're gonna go through the Champions League fixtures that are happening this weekend. I mean, which one's a box office one? It's got to be Paris Saint-Germain versus Liverpool. That's the biggest one. Actually, you know what? Real Madrid Bayern Munich.
No, Real Madrid Bayern.
Yeah. But guys, does anybody give Liverpool a chance in this Champions League? Does anybody? Nobody. Anybody? No,
I don't know. I usually would in Europe. I usually would with Liverpool, but nah.
You know what side? You know what side? Yeah, this is.
Go tell us about Anfield. Go tell us about Anfield. Then go on. Tell us.
I'm not.
Anfield. Hi.
I'm actually gonna do the opposite. Yeah. There's a lot of Liverpool fans saying, "Oh, you never know. Have that faith." In 2005, we had a bad team. Difference is we had an elite manager, a Benitez that had won the league twice at Valencia. He had some sort of pedigree going into the campaign. And Saeed, you would even admit, in that era, the late 2000s, mid 2000s, late 2000s, as much as United would always beat Liverpool, would always make it tough for you, right? It would always be like a 2-1 or 1-0. And Chelsea in the Champions League would make it tough. We were always tough under Benitez. We're open under Slot, bro. We're generally open. So, Don, you thought I was going to say at Anfield, this, that, and other. I think we'll play better at Anfield. We're not going through, bro. This could actually be an aggregate score. PSG, I'll say from now, PSG will score minimum this is over both legs. Maybe 6 goals. 6 goals minimum over both legs.
Oh.
We're going to get absolutely destroyed. There is no faith in this. Yes, we've got a romance with the competition, but we don't have the manager to do it. We just don't. We genuinely don't.
Facts. I can see PSG destroying you, man. I'll be real with you, like no chat. If PSG turn up, they should deal with you, man. So for me, PSG go.
Because you know what, I forgot to say this, and I think LB would have agreed. The City game, they didn't even play that well. They didn't have to try. Our heads just dropped. City didn't have to do much. Different to PSG, they want to retain the Champions League. They're actually going to take it to us. I think even by half time, we probably would have conceded about 2 or 3. I think they're absolutely going to blitz us on the first leg. Bro, the tie will probably be done. But by the end of the first leg, the tie will be done. I've got no faith whatsoever going into this game. None.
Yeah. Fairs. Sporting versus Arsenal. I mean, the thing is, what gives you the kind of maybe the thing of hope is that you got second leg at home, haven't you, Dan? But really and truly, the way you lot are playing right now, man, it's like, it's a bit mad. There is no confidence right now within the camp. Families with the fan base, bro. So it's similar to Bayer Leverkusen. The last game where I'd be like, Sporting have to score by 2 clear goals for me if they want to have a real chance.
Yeah, I think it'll be very similar to Bayer Leverkusen. I think it'll be a draw tomorrow night, 1-1 out there, and I think we'll beat him in the end. Something like that will happen. I think we'll go through across the 2 legs, but it won't be pretty.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
I agree. Don, do you think any white scout players? You know what I mean?
Listen, Quenda just come back, innit? I don't think he's gonna be available to play. I think he just came back. But yeah, man. I expect Arsenal to go through. I think it'll be tougher than the Leverkusen game, to be honest. But watching how they're playing right now, I don't know. They're just a bookie team. This is the problem about Arsenal. They can be bad but still win. Yeah. The problem, So hopefully Sporting can actually go to the Emirates winning. Because then, them man there get jittery, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with Potts. This has 1-1 written all over it. Arsenal just do enough to take it back to the Emirates, and then I think they'll get the job done.
I need Sporting to go back over W, Roms, man. That would be massive.
Of course, but
now, the mentality is completely different, bro. Last time with Leverkusen, it was 0-0. Yeah. Imagine they go there now, they're losing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't 0-0. Was it 0-0?
No, I'm saying it was basically 0-0, bro. It was 1-1.
Oh yeah, going into
it was 0-0, innit? It was like
what I will say though? I feel like I spoke to a few of my brethren for Arsenal. There's a bit of vengeance on this game because remember when Sporting knocked them out last time in the Europa League? I think Arsenal there'll be a bit of vengeance in this game as well.
Wait, who scored from the halfway line again? Was it Ugarte, bro?
Wasn't it Consalves?
It was Consalves.
Pedro.
Yeah.
Ugarte is that game.
Pedro Consalves. He was playing though. He was playing that game. It was
he's still playing now. So that's the funny thing about it. You know what I mean? All these years.
I know Ugarte is this guy. I don't know what he is now, but that game he was cooking in those.
And he was a menace. He was a menace. Yeah,
he was. After that game, we were the first ones to say, we're linked, bro. You saw Liverpool to Ugarte links all that summer, bro.
Yeah, bro. Worst signing I've seen in a long while, man. So we predicted Arsenal to go through there. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. This one for me, Bayern Munich are gonna be licking their lips. I can't lie to you guys. I know people say heritage, Real Madrid, don't rule them out, but I'm telling you now, see Bayern Munich, they're gonna be ready for this lot. They're gonna be ready for this lot.
And they rested Kane as well. Rested Kane. They said he's injured, but they rested him.
I'm telling you now, man. Bayern Munich, if Real Madrid play the way that they did against Man City in the second leg, the way they played Benfica, I'm saying Bayern Munich win, and I mean win convincingly as well, man. Them over the 2 legs. Over the 2 legs.
Yeah, over the 2 legs. I think first leg, Saeed, I think Real Madrid will do enough to get a draw. But at Bayern's ground, I think
Allianz Arena. Ridiculous.
I think it can get embarrassing.
Yeah. What's everyone saying for that one? Don, I'll go with you first.
Yeah, man. I think Bayern will deal with them, man. I think right now they're just balanced it all over the pitch, innit? This is the thing. I think Madrid, obviously they've got the heritage and that, but for me, I think Bayern Munich are going to win the Champions League personally. So I think they'll beat them.
Same.
Yeah.
What I would say though, Saeed, Bellingham coming back. I know whether you rate him on whatnot, he scores for Madrid. Mbappe's now back. We'll just have injuries starting to come back. So
I think it'll be close across the 2 legs. I think it will be like a 3-2 or something like that to Bayern Munich. I think it'll be close. Yeah, I think it'll be a good one, this one. But I do expect, I'm with Don. I think Bayern Munich will win the whole thing. So I think they'll do it.
Same. Yeah, I'm going for Bayern Munich to win it, man. I said it from the start, and I say it again, man. Just wonderful team, man. And company deserves it. I can't lie. The football they've been playing. So big up to them, man. Did
you see it the weekend? They got some new young G that just got 2 goals within the last 15 minutes of the game. His name, is it Bishop or something?
Yeah, they came back from behind, didn't they? They came from behind to win that game, innit? I think.
What's his name? Someone scored a brace for them.
No, Bishop or something like that. You get me?
Yeah, left back Bishop. He got a brace, bro. 2 goals in the last 15 minutes. And then Lennox Carl scored the winner.
Yeah.
You've got Mel on Twitter, by the way. By the way,
I see Staffy. I think
you should share it with the show. In fact, share it. Go on Staffy's Twitter.
Staffy's Twitter.
I think you said, come to the stage. You said to Roms, come to the stage.
My bad.
What's he done?
Oh, bro, it's mad what he just done because the show ain't even finished yet, and he's already asked him to come to the stage.
What's
Shit,
happened?
Man, like Stuffy and that with a late
Basically,
bomber
I
and
said Ferdinand was 34. I said Ferdinand was at QPR.
No, don't kill it.
34.
Don't kill it. Let's just see. Let's just see. Yeah, let's just rewinding people.
that.
VAR. Yeah.
What's happening? Let me have a look at this.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know why you're so cheeky? Say, do you know why you're so cheeky? Yeah? And you brought up Ferdinand. Your boy was in QPR at this age, bro. We're not doing
Don't matter. Don't matter. Don't matter. He had the right to be at QPR. He earned the right. He earned the right to be at QPR that time.
Everyone, what was JT doing at this stage? What was he doing at
I
this
can't
stage?
have chat for JT. He was winning.
He don't matter. He earned the right.
Damn
He
right.
earned the right.
Damn right.
Exactly. So there you go. Get your facts right as well. You know what I mean? You know, I haven't got time to do it on the show.
Show the rest of the tweet. Show the rest of the tweet, bro.
What's the rest of the tweet? I don't get it. What's the rest of the tweet?
Yeah, you didn't
Oh,
show
this
it.
one here. Yeah, there you go. 34. And then here, Rio Ferdinand was 34 for most of the 2013, having turned 35 in November that year. During this period, he was playing for Man United and signed a one-year extension in 2013. Yeah, that was a final. That was final.
They won the league as well.
Year, and then boom, he left.
Won the
that year
league.
to go. Yeah, he won the league.
Do you know what I'll say? You know what I'll
QPR.
say to that? Yeah, Staffy, cool, you got me, but we still remember Gareth Bale, him making Ferdinand strip. So
Oh, you don't
this is
matter
what
though.
I mean.
You know what I'm saying to you?
Listen, Ty, this is what I mean. Yeah, this is what I'll say. They were in an era where social media weren't as prevalent. Now every bad Van Dijk performance, the magnifying glass is out. They were getting cooked like that as well, bro. Please, let's not do this revision and thing. We can't. We really can't do that. My thing is to you, side, is that for you to say he's not in that conversation. Yes, them lot one more, but you can still hang with them. That's all I'm saying. You can definitely still hang with them.
Hanging, yeah, backstage and that. Barcelona, but last one,
Backstage
Barcelona.
tonight.
Aye, man are doing the whole gunner thing, yeah. Okay, say no more. Last but final, is the Barcelona Atletico Madrid game. These lot have been playing each other all year, man. Copa del Rey, La Liga.
This is the hardest one to call, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I do think Barcelona's attacking. I mean, Lamine Yamal, I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, man.
Oh
Ridiculous.
my God. Ridiculous player, man. Bro, I just feel like for me, yeah, like, he's generational, but I just like, he's such a joy to what he's keeping football alive right now. He's keeping football alive right now. So
Big facts.
I'm saying Barcelona win it though. Overall, I can't lie to you. I think Barcelona win it overall.
I think Barca just sneak through.
Yeah, Barca sneak through.
I agree, man.
Yeah.
What I think will give Atletico confidence though is remember that 4-0 win. Like if Atletico, let's say they get out of the league, because second leg's at Fletty's ground. Let's say Fletty get out of that leg, maybe with a draw, even a 1-0 deficit. I think they'll trust themselves to go through against the Barca. But I agree with you, Sad. I think Barca do enough.
Yeah, I agree. People, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's been a lit show. I don't know how many likes we're on currently right now, but please do hit the like button, chat. That'll be amazing. We're on 816. Can we get to 1,000 likes, guys? We've still got 1,800 in the building. It's been a lit show. Like I said, we'll be back next week as well. When Man City play Chelsea, we play Leeds, but then we don't play until Monday night. So I'm free from the cooking. You know what I mean? I'm free again, man. You know that was there, bro. So I'm free. Liverpool play Fulham. Don't you play Fulham, innit? You play Fulham, Roms.
Yeah, bro. You know, can I quickly say something? I checked our fixtures, yeah. You're not gonna say, "Oh, shut up, Roms." I genuinely don't know where our next win's coming from.
Exactly.
Merseyside derby. We got Merseyside derby, Chelsea, and United all in a row, bro.
Speak for you, man. But yeah, and obviously Dan Potts as well. They've got Bournemouth and obviously Sporting, so we'll see what mood he's in, man. But yeah, man. Don, what have you got coming up? You got Blue Diaries today. What's the plan?
Yeah, Blue Diaries a bit earlier today, people. Obviously, it's Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK. So me and Rants will be live at 3:30 first, and then Blue Diaries at 4:30. Because I'm gonna be at Bully Leagues today, man. I thought you were coming this week, Saeed.
No, I was meant to come last week, but I had some illness, man, so I couldn't come, man. So
wait, it's on today, man. Not once. I'm done. Isn't it?
Isn't it? STS are on second as well, so I need to leave a bit earlier, innit?
Yeah.
We're on. So yeah, man. Big up the chat, man. Big up the panel.
Yeah, there you go, people, man. So make sure you lock in over there at Don's channel. Dan Potts, you're live tonight, 8 p.m, aren't you?
Yes, brother. 8 p.m. tonight, Race for Europe for some cookings. And yeah, that should be fun. But yeah, come show us some love at Football's 12th man. Me and Errol were going to get absolutely baked tonight, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is.
Big
That's
up,
Errol. Errol's another one that deserves a cookie. You know, Errol, yeah. What he's a yo, man. One day I need to come on that show, you know.
Do you know what I'll say? Do you know
Errol.
what I'll say about Errol's side? Yeah, on Twitter he's a bit quiet, but on streams that's when he
On
does his
stream,
little
bro.
jab.
I'm telling you.
Big up Errol
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah, big up Errol, man.
bro.
But yo, Errol guy, man. Telling you. Yeah, man. And also because he's a Scouser as well, I'm like, yo, man. Him and James Redmond, another one as well. James Redmond thinks he can go back and forth with me on Instagram. Hold that as well. He actually went to the City Stadium as well to watch the game. And
he went,
Big up, James.
yeah, big up James, man. What you got coming up, Roms, man?
Yeah, big up. Keep subscribing to the Football Web. We've been slow with content at the moment, but if you're Congolese, you want to see this one because we've logged, obviously. My boy hosted a watch along in that Jamaica versus Congo. You see, I've not had a break. You see, like yourself and Don, you can relax. It went from Liverpool then stressful with Jamaica, bro. It was just annoying.
Yeah,
These last 3 weeks have been helping me, but no, there's a vlog coming out on Congo Jamaica watch along, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, man, just keep subscribing over there. We're gonna speed up the content again, man. But big up the chat as always. You don't kill me. Potts, Don, Saeed, George, LB, man.
Come on, LB.
Big up, man. It's the final stretch now.
Final stretch, people, man. Enjoy your bank holiday if you are out there. Make sure you lot subscribe to everyone's channel. Links are in the description. Get their numbers up as well. We're gonna raid Troops right now. He's live. Everyone in the chat, let's put bottles in the chat.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's what you need to do. Let's put bottles in Troops' chat. I want to see hella bottles in Troops' chat, people.
Saeed, you know what? Yeah, you're probably the most cheekiest guy on YouTube. You know, you call me a troll. You're probably the biggest, bro.
Bro, listen, I'm chilling, bro. Like I said, I'm chilling. Next season, we're back. You know what I mean? Just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like next season, we're in all competitions. Then you come. You know what I mean? But now we're cooling off right now. We're on half term. We're relaxing. People, I'll see you over at 6 p.m. Take care.